in this training video I'm going to show you how to create a link to open a document and relate that link to an image. So you can see on the web page here an image, this connector here, and you can actually see as I hover over it that it's a hyperlink, and you'll also see in the status window on the bottom left hand side as I hover over it that it's going to open a document, and if I click on it you'll actually see what actually occurs. There's a message telling me that it's going to open in Adobe Reader. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a similar link. So I'm going to put an image linked to a document, and I'm going to place it down here, and I'm going to do that in the content management system or control panel using the Content Toolkit. So if I click here, I'm actually in the CMS or content management system, and I've navigated through to find the item, and you can see here in the form, here's the actual main description area, and in that the content that's actually on the web page that we were looking at is there. And I've just clicked on the image here, and it's this one that's got the links attached to the document, etc. Now there is a video, a training video, that is in this, on this channel and in this playlist, that will show you how to create the image, but I'm still going to do that as part of this process, so you can actually see that again. So what I need to do first of all is actually to create the image in the CMS. So the first part is to create the image. So here I can actually upload an image, or I can look here at images in a library for this particular area. So there's several images been uploaded, or 3. So I'm going to choose this one for my image. So that now is the image I'm going to use. I can put in some alternate text. That's the text that appears when you hover over it. So I'm just going through the normal process of creating an image. So because it defaults to align to the left, I'm not aligning the image at all, but bear in mind that I can always use these controls to do that anyway, ignoring the CSS stuff here. And it's good practice to have mouse over text as well, so I'll actually add that in. That's for accessibility reasons. And I'm clicking now on the image code. Now if I was just creating the image on its own, I could just copy that into the main description area, paste it in here, but I'm actually using the image and associating the link with it. So I've created the image code here, the image that I want to use, and now I click on links, and you'll see at this point that you can create that link to an internal web page, to an external website, to open the email editor, to enter an email address, or as we're going to do here, open a document. So this process can be used for any of these 4. So it's exactly the same. You create your image first and then select what type of link it's going to be. So in this case I've already got my document, but I could have uploaded one if it wasn't already uploaded into this area. Now if you've seen the other training videos, you'll know that here we usually enter a text link, but this time I click on image code, and that's the image code that I created previously. So you could see that what was appearing down on the image code in the form has now been dragged forward here. So if I'd have copied that code into the main description, it would have created the image, obviously without the link in. Now we're associating the other properties for the link. So because it's a document, it's in a new window, we can put some mouse over text. It's always a good practice. So click to open document. It's usually the same as the sort of link text that you'd use. I'll just highlight that. It's usually that bit there without the quotes. So just click to open document. And then again, a unique label so I can see it in Google Analytics, see how many people have actually clicked on the image to access the document. Now I'm taking the link code, so I click on create link code, and this code here contains the image code and the link code combined. So I just copy using Control-C from the link code, we use Control-V to copy it into the page where I want it. So if I'd have wanted the actual link, the image link in here, I'd have copied it here, but I've put it in position, the position I wanted it anyway, and then I click on update, and you'll see what happens if I go back in here and scroll down. There it is with the actual link attached. Proof of the pudding, of course, is in the eating. So if I go to the public page, refresh it, you can see now the image. So I click on the image and it's telling me it's going to load up for a bit, and there is the actual image opened. So very briefly, if I go back, the process of creating this using the Content Toolkit is first you create the image and get the image code, move from the image tab to the link tab and complete that for a link. So you're actually combining two parts of the process. You're combining create an image and then create a link, and by going through the process as demonstrated, that's what you'd actually get in your page.